I am Susan, and I would like to tell my story, how I got here. And I was diagnosed with breast cancer back in 2016, and it was pretty much of a surprise to me, as I have no history of cancer in my family, and I've taken care of my heart, my bones, and my brain. And I had just never even, breast cancer or cancer hadn't even crossed my mind. So I was pretty much really surprised. And from the time I got the diagnosis, I scrambled trying to find information as much as I could. And one of the books that I read was Knockout by Suzanne Summers, and that helped me a lot to realize that there is alternatives to the treatment of breast cancer. And I had my surgery in June of 2016, and I had decided that for me, I did not want to have radiation or chemotherapy. I've had a history of heavy toxic metal, heavy metal toxicity, and I've tried for 4 years to get rid of it with chelation treatments, and the metals are still pouring out of me. So I knew I was very toxic to begin with, and I just didn't think that adding further toxins would help my body to heal. And I saw the oncologist in late July of that year, and she informed me that my tumor was not was not estrogen driven, which was a big relief, and the chemotherapy probably wouldn't have worked on me. And so it sort of reinforced the notion that I did not want to do the radiation and chemotherapy. And then when I went back for my follow-up with the surgeon in February of 2017, lo and behold, she found a new tumor in the other breast. And that was really a real surprise, because reoccurrence had not been predicted in my situation. So again, I scrambled to figure out what that was all about, and had to learn that it was not a reoccurrence. It was a primary second tumor. And it's totally different from reoccurrence. And that came back, and it was almost the mirror image of the first one, which was good news. And then when I went to see the oncologist again, she was kind of irritated with me that I was not going to do radiation or chemotherapy, and she mentioned DR.Nezami's name. Actually, she had mentioned him my first visit with her, but I looked at his website, which was the Orange Coast Medical Center of Hope, but for some reason on the website it didn't tell me about the allcancercare.com website. And so just looking at the first website, I didn't find too much that I wasn't motivated enough to make a call. But when I talked to the oncologist the second time, and she was rather short with me about getting some kind of help. I made an effort. I called the clinic here and spoke with Gladys, and she was the one that told me about the allcancercare.com, and that was very, very helpful, and I called right away and made an appointment. I wish I had have done it the very first time, because I would have avoided surgery on the second time, but at any way, live and learn. And so I came and I had a consultation and decided that, yeah, I did want to have the tests done and see what that showed I needed. And I went through the 2 weeks coming every day, and then 2-week break to find the results of how the first 2 weeks had done. And what was detected in the first test from the Guardant was not at all detected in the second test. So it was very, the treatment definitely had its good effect. And so now I have finished my treatment, which was coming once a week for 4 weeks. And I've just been tested to see how the results will look this time. And so, keeping my fingers crossed, we'll hopefully continue with good reports. But I'm very happy. The clinic here is very helpful, very supportive, and the patients are so great, and it's nice to have people who are in the same situation. To be continued.